Imagine a world with no rules, no police, no judges, no consequences, just chaos. What would happen if there were no laws to stop people from stealing, lying, or even killing? Why did humans even need laws? Let's rewind back thousands of years to a time before courts and judges existed. Early humans lived in small tribes where everyone knew each other. If someone stole food, the tribe handled it themselves. Maybe the thief was shamed, punished, or kicked out. But as tribes grew into towns and towns into cities, things changed. Strangers showed up. Not everyone knew each other anymore, and without trust, conflicts exploded. Suddenly, civilization faced a big question. How do we stop chaos when people don't police themselves? Most people think the first laws came from Hammurabi, but that's not true. The very first known written law is the Code of Ur-Nammu. This tablet, written around 2050 BCE in Mesopotamia, is the oldest legal code ever discovered. Found in the ruins of Ur, it laid out rules for crime, property disputes, marriage, and even divorce. But here's the surprising part. The punishments weren't just about revenge. Ur-Nammu's laws introduced something brand new: fair compensation. What did the first laws actually say? The Code of Ur-Nammu focused on something we take for granted today: fair consequences. Instead of just killing people for every crime, Ur-Nammu's laws introduced fines. Steal something? You paid silver. Hurt someone? You paid compensation. This was groundbreaking because it meant justice wasn't just about revenge, it was about restoring order. This was revolutionary. Instead of endless cycles of revenge, justice was about restoring balance. In many ways, it was the birth of fairness. Then came Hammurabi, the first famous law. 3 centuries later came Hammurabi's Code, arguably the most famous set of ancient laws. Hammurabi's Code listed 282 laws carved in stone for everyone to see. They covered contracts, wages, farming, family life, and punishments. But unlike Ur-Nammu, Hammurabi was strict. His code followed the rule of an eye for an eye. If you stole something, you could lose a hand. If you built a house that collapsed and killed someone, you could be executed. But before you judge Hammurabi too harshly, remember this. His laws gave regular people a path to justice. Instead of just street brawls, you could go to court. For the first time, law wasn't just for kings, it was for everyone. What about the first police? In reality, laws don't work without people to enforce them. The first police force didn't actually exist until ancient Egypt. The pharaohs created medjay officers, basically the first cops, who patrolled cities, markets, and even tombs. And by ancient Rome, laws were so advanced that they had judges, trials, and even public prosecutors. The first law that still affects us today. Believe it or not, some of these ancient laws still exist today. The idea of innocent until proven guilty, that started in ancient Rome. Contracts, wages, and legal codes, that's straight from Mesopotamia. And today, whether it's the US Constitution or global human rights laws, everything goes back to the very first laws that kept humans from chaos. But here's the question. Are laws really fair? Or do they still favor the rich and powerful, just like in ancient times? From Hammurabi to today, law has always been a tug of war. Order versus control. Justice versus power. And even now, thousands of years later, we're still asking, do our laws protect everyone, or just those at the top? So what do you think? Is our modern justice system better than the ancient world's? Or are we still trapped in the same struggles for fairness thousands of years later? If you love uncovering history's greatest firsts, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more mind-blowing episodes coming on First One Facts.